Hello.
What's up, everybody? It's Erin.
And Nicole. This is Dude That's Fucked Up, the summer series.
Summer series.
We're mating the Huntress. Ooh, mating the Huntress.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're in the last 3 chapters of our book.
Oh my God. And
Are you excited?
Horny.
Horny.
Oh my God, that sounded like call letters to a radio. HRNY, horny. Like if it was like it just plays sexy songs.
Oh my God. If I was ever to start a radio station, that's what it would be.
Oh my God.
1,000%. I have so many horny songs in my, I have a playlist full of horny songs.
Oh my God. Do you listen to them while you've been reading this book?
You know what? I should, but I don't.
It might be too much, honestly.
True. I won't be able to finish the book.
You'll be paralyzed on the toilet. All right. Any biz for you that you want to talk about?
No, just you guys. We got our new merch. It's not that new at this point. It's it's been in the store for a while. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay?
Where, dude?
Where you been? Come get some. It's on our website, DTFUpodcast.com.
Also, please take a picture and tag us in it on social medias. I want to see you wearing merch in the wild. Please. What are people complimenting it? Do you love it?
Also, can I say something about the magnet?
Yeah.
It's a very simple magnet that we have in our store.
Yeah.
But I put it on my car months and months ago.
Oh.
Instead of a sticker, because I'm not a big sticker person.
Yeah. And those are hard to get off sometimes afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I put this magnet on my car. It's on there. It just stays. It's been on there forever.
Genius. Oh my God. That's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put mine on our car.
Do it.
Cute.
Yeah.
I love that. It's strong.
We have those.
That magnet's strength of more than one magnet, I would say.
It's low profile, so it's
Yeah, true.
It's great.
Oh,
anyway, that's my biz.
Merch.
Check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/DTFU podcast. We have a cool Discord.
Oh my God.
That you can join, and we can chat about this book if you want to. It's very fun.
I want to.
Yeah. Oh, we will. We will be talking about it. We'll
my
talk
God.
about all kinds of stuff too. I post weird pictures of my pets in there.
Yeah. We share
sometimes
links.
Yeah,
we share social medias. We share articles. It's a convo. I always check it first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, do you have anything fucked up this week before we get into the final 3 chapters of Mating the Huntress on HRNY horny?
Hey, we're talking about horny stuff today, guys. Yeah, get ready. Oh.
Hey, how's everybody doing out there? It's morning drive time, and we're horny. We're talking about mating the Huntress, and if there's one thing that wakes me up in the morning, it's werewolf dick. Am I right?
Hey.
Oh my God, I have something fucked up that's super deep, misogyny. Speaking of morning talk shows.
Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God. Okay. It's a quick thing, but I had my period and I went pee and I got up and turned around to flush the toilet, and I looked in the toilet, and it was just a bloody membrane or whatever comes out of you when you have your period, okay? But it was it looked like a koosh ball or something, but not that big, but very fibrous. This is TMI. Yeah. And I looked at it and I went, ew. That came out of my own body, ma'am. I was so horrified then after I said ew. Like, what the fuck is my problem? Why do I think that's gross? But it was. But it was fine. But
That's okay. Things can be gross.
I know. But I felt
our bodies
so
are
bad.
gross.
Our bodies are gross. Yeah, I know. But also majestic and miracles and magic. And
True.
so, but anyway, I just like, I couldn't believe that I saw that. And then, oh, also, you know why? Because my fucking IUD, I got it, you know, a replacement recently. And so the progesterone in it is like it's kind of like leveling out.
Or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I haven't had significant periods in years. And then this is like the last 2 have been very heavy.
Really?
Yeah. My body's just getting used to, I think, yeah.
A brand new spanking one.
Yeah. Because it gives off different vibes. For initially, there's like an uptick or something.
I think you should probably sage it in there, maybe, if it's giving off weird vibes. Right?
This house is clean.
Maybe you're possessed. Maybe your pussy's possessed.
Maybe. Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
I need to, maybe I should do a
Call the exorcist.
I should do a donation drive on HRNY.
Horny.
To hire someone to come clean this house. All right.
Hi, you're listening to Horny in the evenings. We have a great discussion coming up tonight. Is Luke gonna fuck or what?
We got Luke on the line. He wants to make a dedication to chastity. This is Howl at the Moon. No, this is Werewolves in Paris by Levon something.
What?
Zevon, Warren Zevon.
Warren Zevon. Woo, werewolves are fucking. Okay. All right. Well,
wait, is it Werewolves
6.
in London or Werewolves of Paris?
Werewolves of London.
Yeah. Is there something called Werewolves in Paris?
An American Werewolf in Paris.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's a
cool.
movie.
Yep. All the wires are crossing. All right. I like that. Yeah.
Well, when we last left you
Yep.
last week, we were talking about Luke and Chastity about to fuck in chapter 5.
Yeah.
That was where we left.
He just went down on her. He's like, "Are you ready for this fucking werewolf D?" And she was like, "Yeah, baby." And he goes,
She's like, "Put it in.
Yeah.
Let's go."
and he goes, "I can't wait to mate you." And she goes, "Oh, what?" Oh, the brakes go, and then I think that's the end of the chapter.
Yeah, basically. The chapter 6 starts as abruptly as all the fucking started.
Yeah.
She goes, nope. And he's like, whoa, what? I can't, no. And she's like, you can't just like say you're going to mate me. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. And he goes, "I'm sorry, your wetness."
Yeah. I beg your pardon, your wetness. My God. That will always be funny.
The way you said it, you're like, wetness. You're like, wetness. You had like a very like pronounced.
That's my
British.
snobbish
Snobbish.
accent.
Your wetness.
So-
You're needed in the rotunda.
The hunting party is back. You must come quickly.
Oh my God.
In chapter 6, this is like
I'm sweating.
basically what happens. She shuts down. Chastity says, "I can't just mate you," she spat as if the word were distasteful. "Didn't you say that shit's for life?" She didn't wait for an answer, stomping out of the room. Luke followed, shoving off his jeans completely instead of pulling them up, purely because it was faster.
Oh, he chased
So
her
is his
with
dick just out? Like, is he just like,
yeah, his
is he
full
just
boner.
is he just like butt ass naked,
Yeah,
running around like,
Yeah, he's
I
just
got a
running
boner.
behind her. But my dick is hard, and she's like, "Fuck you, I don't give a shit." And that's the kind of energy all women should be bringing all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not like, why the fuck? What are you trying to do? Get the fuck off me. I don't want to mate you. I just want to fuck you. Come on, man.
Yeah, and I don't care about your boner.
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
Yeah, I was here for that cupcake tongue.
Yeah, and so they get in a fight. Like, she's like, I'm calling this off. This is weird. This is too much. You're pushing too far. Good for her.
Yeah.
Putting up her boundaries. But, like, also, like she knows it's right also at the same time.
Deep down. Yeah.
But she needs a little bit more, time to figure this out.
Yeah.
She basically tells him to fuck off and leaves him with his boner hanging out after. So this chapter leaves them. Chastity, they're like, she's like, she hurt his feelings. Hurt his feelings, hurt his dick, whatever.
Yeah.
She leaves. And then the chapter kind of like bifurcates and switches to Chastity's mom, kind of in her like voice a little bit.
Yeah.
And goes into her being, thinking about her daughters and stuff. And then she comes home and Chastity comes out and tells her mom all about Luke, basically. Not the whole story, just the fact that he's kind of like, he is aware. Like, she gives him the full intel report, basically.
Yeah.
But she also lets the fact be known that he's like kind of a normal dude also, which is very shocking and surprising. She's like, Mom, I've been doing intel on this werewolf. I don't know. Like, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I haven't killed him yet, but he's like kind of a normal dude or whatever. So like, maybe we should just get some more info out of him or whatever. Like, I could totally do that. It's fine. I've been doing it. And
yeah.
The mom's like, yeah, okay.
The mom's like, how are you doing this exactly? And she's like, oh, just like being normal human friends.
Yeah, just like, baking cupcakes and like hanging out and talking about movies and stuff.
Like,
yeah.
Art? He does art?
Look at this acorn he made. Yeah, it's like, it's very funny. It's very, very funny.
Yeah, they're like, where are your pants?
Yeah, it's very sus, as the kids say.
For sure.
But her mom's like, yeah, okay, I trust you if you feel like you can do this. Like, I haven't wanted you to be a huntress because the witch said that your first kill is going to rip your heart out. I don't want you to die. I don't want anything to happen to you. Mm-hmm. But like, just keep it easy. Keep it chill. Like, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And she is also interested in getting more information about werewolves because she's a smart lady. So
yeah.
So yeah, chapter 7 starts with like all the family having meetings about all the information that Chastity has found out. Her siblings like had to be in all these meetings, and then afterwards they basically tell her like some of her siblings like talk to her and they're like, yeah, bitch, we knew you've been fucking this werewolf the whole time. We have been following you. You're so stupid. And it's really funny.
Yeah. Her brother that like she works with and stuff is just like, yeah, I mean, like, I can see a werewolf. Like, I know what werewolves look like. And
yeah, like
everybody in this family knows. Why
did you think that I wouldn't be able to tell what a werewolf looked like?
Yeah.
You're so dumb.
Oh my God.
And they reveal that they had followed her the first night when she went over to Luke's house for the Netflix and chill, and they like watched her like tried to beat the fuck out of him, get silver in him,
tried to beat the fuck out of his dick first. They're like, we saw you like right in that D, dude.
Yeah.
And she was
like,
what?
That was a very interesting way to go about doing what you did.
Yeah.
And she's all embarrassed, and it's really funny. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. But then also in chapter 7, Full Moon Rising is the name of the chapter, by the way. Chapter 6 was Judgment. Chapter 7, though, Chastity has all these conversations with her family.
Yeah.
And she feels like a dodo. But they also kind of give her the like, they give her their blessing, or her sister does anyway, to go forth and fuck that werewolf.
Oh my God. I mean,
yeah,
because he's hot.
So later in that chapter, in chapter 7, Chastity goes and apologizes to Luke
Sort
for
of.
sort of being like, hey, I know we were about to fuck, but
Yeah.
you freaked me out with that mating shit. What the fuck? I don't know. I feel weird, but
Meanwhile, he's full beast, just out in
yeah.
the full moon. Like,
Meanwhile, it's a full moon. He's
Yeah.
he's totally changed into a werewolf, and she's apologizing to him in his werewolf form.
Yeah.
So,
but like playfully. This was maybe one of my favorite like things about this book is that like they both got to fulfill their roles. It was almost like a role-playing fantasy foreplay
I
because
love that.
he was in his like werewolf form because it was full moon, and she was and she always wanted to be a huntress, and so when she went to apologize, she kind of like goaded him and then made him chase her.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
and they all night until the sun comes up, he's chasing her. He can't find her. She's like letting him get close, and then she's a skilled huntress, so she's like and then she like rolls out of the way or whatever, and it's just
It's sweet. It's very
so sweet.
sweet.
It's so,
yeah.
It was maybe. I mean, the sexy
She's
stuff is
making-
fun, but I thought this was such a cute moment.
I thought so too. It was like she's meeting him where he is in his like he
Yeah.
has to change into a werewolf once a month. Like
Yeah.
this is what he's going to be doing, and she's like participating with him in this like
Yeah. She's like,
this
I'm into it.
Yeah, and she's like, let's make it fun. Like it doesn't have to be weird. Like
No.
let's play.
If this is your kink, it's mine too, because we're mating for life.
Yeah, and it's it's really sweet.
Yeah.
Like you said. Yeah, so that's fun. They romp through the woods and mock chase each other until it's dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then that goes into chapter 8, The Beast Within. They stay the morning or whatever that at Luke's and wake up later in the morning and talk about what's going on, and then they fuck.
Yeah. I loved that
They
because I was like,
finally
oh,
fuck.
they're going to go home and fuck. No, he was very sweet. He like took care of the wounds on her feet 'cause she had taken her shoes off 'cause she was wearing high heels and her feet got all fucked up. He's like, he dressed them with like bandages and cleaned them. And like, then they just like fell asleep, and then they both woke up and they were like, morning fuck. And they were like, morning fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And it was.
And they did it.
And they did it.
And they mate. They do it.
They made.
And I guess that means they bite each other.
Yeah.
Like she bit his shoulder, he bit her arm or something.
Yeah.
And that means like they bled blood together.
Yeah.
So they're mated now.
They're mated for life. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was, what do you think? Okay, I want to know now that we finally got to the sex, do you think he's a good lay or a bad lay?
I mean, it sounds like he's a 1 minute man, like he's like, it's like so much anticipation. Like
Well,
that's
that was
the
his
problem
first
with
time.
anticipation. Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's right. He's a virgin.
Yeah, we find out he's a
forgot.
virgin in this because he's always been looking for his mate, and so he hadn't ever had sex. He was just always on the hunt for his mate. I feel like it almost doesn't matter because we've seen him perform in so many ways. So I think he's a good lay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's been there for her in so many ways. You know what I mean? And he always put her first.
That's right, because
She came first every time.
Sex isn't just about like the physical aspect. It's a lot of mental stuff too. Like you have to be like in the right headspace, and like they both like got there eventually, and it really is like it's what you want. It's very satisfying, and that is the main thrust of this little novella, I think.
Oh my God. Can I read my favorite passage of the chapter 8?
Yes, please.
This is when we find out he's a virgin. Then through it all, she managed to say, "You're a virgin?" And he says, "Nope, fucked you yesterday." She laughed, but it was high and breathy, and clearly the laugh of a woman about to be impaled on an enormous virgin werewolf cock.
Why didn't I highlight that? That's such a good one.
That's so good.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh my God. Did you
Yeah.
have something you wanted to read from this chapter?
No, I mean I have a bunch of things marked off, and it was just like how they circled back to the like witch curse or whatever,
Yeah, that was
or
a
the
fun,
prophecy.
Yeah, the prophecy gets tied up pretty neatly. It's sweet because the dad recognizes immediately, like, what's up? Like,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
this wasn't a literal prophecy.
Yeah. And she says, I'm starting to suspect that she wasn't being all she was being all romantic and metaphorical and shit, because if I were like my sisters, I'd have been there last month, and if I'd come face to face with my mate in that situation, he said slowly, I'd have been shocked. It might have tipped the balance. You might have killed me, and you're my heart, so I would have harmed myself too.
Oh, Chastity softens in the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cute. I think there was also like, yeah, that was such a great like way to tie that up. And I love that the dad kind of recognizes it in the family meeting, and Chastity's like still maybe not fully grasping it, and then the dad points it out. I also love, so there is this theme of Luke being super awkward throughout, and there was a line in chapter 8 where they're getting ready to fuck, and basically she's like, fuck me now, essentially. She's like, I'm ready, let's do it, like stick it in or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he says, human women require foreplay. And she's basically like, not this one. And he's like, oh, okay. Human women require what they're asking for, essentially. And he's like, oh, copy that. But that kind of comes up a lot, is like how he doesn't fully understand humans because he's a werewolf. And I just was like picturing him like Googling like
the clitoris. Yeah.
He says at one point too, like he's trying not to be creepy, but it's like how to not creep out human women when you ask them for a date or whatever. And it's like, oh, there's these little moments that are so funny, and that I think really picked up for me kind of towards the end of the book when the tension was gone between them and they got more flirtatious. I thought the like jokes were very funny.
Yeah, the banter was good.
The banter.
The banter. The banter
chat.
was the chat.
They had good chat.
They could chat to each other real natural.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really, really good. Just a sweet little story. We loved it.
We loved it.
They fuck at the end. They mate. It's great.
Yeah.
That's the happy ending.
It's the happy ending.
Happily ever after, I should say. The HEA.
And they have like huge orgasms from biting each other. It like set off some like chemical thing or something. But yeah, I think we need a little bit of time to digest this because there's some stuff I want to talk about. I want to hear from other people that have read it, like their thoughts on it. But then there's some stuff I want to think about for next week. And also, so for next week, some things to think about. Just like her wetness, what are some of the like favorite ways that Talia Hibbert referred to like sexual organs in this book? There's so many, even in just the last chapter, because like it gets pretty interesting. And then also, if we were gonna cast this movie, I want to talk next week about like who we would cast in this movie. And I have some thoughts about that. And then we might have some sort of fan fiction, because you know what, the one thing we didn't get that I'm thinking right now, as we're digesting this, we don't really know what his dick looks like. And I feel like we need to know.
I will say I'll talk about this a little bit in my thoughts and feelings next week, but like I enjoy a descriptor of dicks. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy that. I
Is it
think
chody? Is it long and skinny? Is it like circumcised, not circumcised? Is it hairy?
Okay, so if we want to write fanfic, if people want to write fanfic, if we want to write fanfic,
Yeah.
are we doing like the Johnny Tremaine like final chapter of the book?
Oh my god! I got an
Y'all know
A++
about Johnny
on
Tremaine?
that.
Me too.
Oh my god, I was so proud of myself. Oh yeah. Wait, but what that assignment was like? What if? I don't remember what that was. It was like a continuation. Like, are you asking if we write the next chapter of this book, or are you asking?
I want an epilogue, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That means it's just after this part. Like, it could be the next evening. It could be 5 years down the line. They have little rugrats running around that are also werewolves. It could be fucking the ending of Roseanne where he's dead and she's been writing this as a book the whole time in the basement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. After winning the lottery.
After winning the lottery. Yeah. Yeah. It could be anything. All right. We could just outline it or write it. Honestly, the other thing, I just want to have a description of his dick somewhere. So I think that's what I'm thinking, but who's to say? I mean, we'll see.
Some people have already wrote some a little taster of some fanfic, not like a few weeks ago before we even started doing this, and I died. So
the Benny Franks fanfic.
Yeah, Benny Franks fanfic.
Yeah.
So if you have an itch to get some words down about
please do it.
Werewolf dick, we would love to see it.
Oh my god. Yeah, because
I'd like to see it.
We do need to yeah, I would like to see it. We need to we need to digest this a bit.
Yeah.
Before we have all of our thoughts and feelings, I think.
Yeah. Right. So that's it for this episode. Thank you guys again for going on this journey with us.
Oh, what
reading
a journey.
This novella. It was delightful. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
I hope so. This was a treat. And honestly,
such a treat. And there's so many other podcasts that that do this, as their podcast. So we're not trying to bite off of them or anything like that. This was just a fun thing for us to try.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate y'all, hanging with us while we did it. It was really fun.
Oh my gosh, so fun. And I really want to read some more from this author.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
liked her.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Talia Hibbert. Amazing.
So fun.
I love you.
All right.
That's it, I think. Until next week when we are digesting this book in its entirety.
Yeah.
From top to bottom.
Yep.
We will get into it.
Oh.
Yeah. So until next week, follow us on social media at DTFUpodcast.com or just at DTFU podcast, and then go to our website at DTFUpodcast.com.
Yeah.
All that, you know what to do.
All that.
And thanks for listening, and stay excellent to yourselves
and each other. Bye-bye. Your wetness.
Adieu, your wetness. God.